Hello and welcome to another episode of Monday Let's Play. As usual, we are playing Halo the Master Chief Collection. We are today playing the mission, the Library. The floodiest mission of all the flood. With that being said, let's go ahead and dig into it. I forgot to... Well, I guess I really didn't forget anything because you saw the cutscene at the end of the last episode, if I remember correctly. I'm going to try not to make this take forever, but this is going to be one of those I'm probably going to do a compilation on because this has always been one of the worst levels for me in Halo. Which, I forgot to ask a question in the last episode, but in this one, my question is going to be, what is the hardest level to you in the original Halo? I would significantly have to say this one for me. It's definitely one of the harder levels. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I swear, if I said this is the hardest level and then end up breezing it, that is exactly why I say this is the hardest level. The Flood just come at you and they do not stop. Can I pick that up? Or do I have, where's my... Ah, okay. Why is that guy just standing there? I'll use him to take that Flood out. I am a genius. You know...
That is completely unnecessary.
It still
Everything the box contains the index. We must
baffles me that Chief fell for any of this, but at the same time, I guess it really wasn't a trick. 343 just didn't know the Chief didn't know, and so didn't think to actually tell him. It also baffles me that the Covenant could have possibly believed this was anything but the doom of everything. Apparently, I cannot hit these tiny little things. Oh, I guess it would probably help if I moved on. Apparently my aim is just garbo today. Give me that. Why did I just trade for the human assault rifle? Well, that worked. I think another one of the biggest problems with this level is the ability to get lost on it, because everything looks so similar. Oh, that dealt a lot of damage. I need to back up just a little bit. Damn, babe, look at the difference between this, the original graphics, the new graphics. The original graphics, the new graphics. Nah. Oh, hi there. Stood back up right in front of me. That was bad timing for you to stand back up there, buddy. Dodging. Where am I supposed to be going again? Oh, yeah, over there with Guilty Spark.
I am a genius.
I actually cleared the room of flood.
The security doors are sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them.
And there's about to be more because it's not just going to let me have a minute of just waiting quietly. Is there a health kit laying around here somewhere? Hopefully. Then again, maybe it will.
Follow closely. This portal is the first of 10. Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
I wish I could sprint in this one. That's one of the things I miss about modern Halo games when I'm playing the originals. Sprinting is... Oh, that's a death. That was absolutely genius of me, wasn't it? I am glad that was not being paid attention to.
You can see how the body was transformed by the genetics. The small pieces.
Guilty Spark, just move, please. Do not talk. Oh! Note to self, be more cautious.
The flood must not escape the installation. They consume. You can see how the body was transformed. The small pieces carry spores.
Reload, reload. I hate this mission sometimes. I like how he complains about how ineffective my weapons are against the Flood, but yet doesn't provide me with more effective weapons. This would have been the perfect time to introduce some Forerunner tech to the game. Even if it wasn't anything more than just like a Sentinel laser. Ooh, I'll take the overshield. It has really been a while since I've played this game. Parts of it are still ingrained, but there's still bits here and there that I forgot about.
Continue. This way, please. This installation facilities are most impressive. Perhaps we'll have time.
I keep pressing the wrong button to reload. I'm used to modern controls. Or I'm used to the original controls for this, technically, I guess. But because I got used to modern controls, I changed it to something more closely resembles modern controls, and that's not working out for me very well. because I keep pressing X to reload, and that's not... It's not how you reload in this one with the control scheme I've got set up. I've got it set so that right bumper is my reload button. I should probably change that and go back to the original controls. Would help me out a lot. I think I'm still going the right way. I'm just gonna let him sit and do his thing. I'm not gonna mess with him.
These sentinels will supplement your combat. Kind of work.
I love how the book I think the book kind of glances over this a little bit, but at the same time provides more detail. The book's kind of provided a lot of details that make me look at the game in a different light.
Section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic magnet.
Wait, it gets worse. I can see that my computer is only on 20% battery power, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this up real quick and continue from there. Alright. There it is. Couldn't find the door for a minute. This is one of the longer levels in Halo 2, if I remember correctly. I realize that makes it sound like I was playing Halo 2, but that was a different type of spelling for 2. Health.
I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Let me try moving away from them instead of backing myself into corners. That would be the smart thing to do. I have to wait on him. That's right. This is one of the reasons this mission takes so long, is just sitting and waiting on 343 to come back and open the door for you so you can actually progress. I'm actually having less trouble with this than I remember having before. I was totally prepared to have to do a death montage on this, but it seems like I've only died twice so far. Sentinels really didn't change all that much. They just got a little bit more detailed.
The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
I'm glad it progresses me with constant ammunition for my shotgun.
Shot church, you team-killing fucktard!
Oh my god, that flood just took them out. I'm recording that. That flood just took so many of them out. I wasn't expecting to watch a rocket launcher flood kill everything I was trying to fight.
Please wait here.
And again, because I'm pretty sure I just wiped out the entire flood infestation in this room. Oh, no. They're actually going to have more flood come at me. Here we go. Now, which way is it? This way. I do like that the little arrows on the ground point you which way to go. Hello there, flood. Let's drop you, let's drop you, let's drop you. Is there a reason to go through this tunnel other than to pop that guy? Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Well, that was effective. Two for one. Oh, didn't mean to fall back.
Your environments should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are the planet.
I love 343 just acting like Chief planned for the Covenant to unleash the flood. My question is, why did the Forerunners keep any of the flood? Oh my god, that was...
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
I don't know where'd the launchers go. I'm gonna try to hang on to those for as long as I can for now. It just seems like a good idea. Apparently I was going the wrong way again.
It is surely the only way to end the flood threat.
let's come up here on this. But I don't want to ride the elevator. The music in this level definitely has an interesting vibe to it.
That the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
You might be right that the Covenant were responsible for the release of the flood there, 343. Well, that was a wasted rocket. Again. Let's see, let's move out of the way of these guys. Let's just dodge them a little bit. I think it's fun to let those guys pop on you just because, you know, they don't kill you unless you get caught up by a giant swarm of them. And you can always let your shield recharge. Again, it just all depends on what kind of situation I'm in. If I'm dealing with a lot of enemies at once, I'm not likely to take any damage I deal as unnecessary. At least not intentionally. But if it's just a bunch of those little things, and I don't think it's going to be enough to kill me, I'll literally just let them pop on me. Once more, I gotta hold off here until the monitor returns from leaving me on my own. How did that not kill anything? So many of the little parasite thingies. Thank you, Guilty Spark. Yeah, see? He even calls out exactly what I was thinking there. Why would they keep samples of something this dangerous? Well, that's my shields. I'm not getting touched by any of these guys if I can help it. Where did that plasma grenade come from? I didn't throw it. I threw that one. And that one, both of which missed. I guess this is the way to go.
The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived.
Pretty sure I've probably missed the terminal in this level.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
That's fine, I suppose. Halo music was always on point. A lot of dodging around going on here. I'm honestly surprised I haven't been taking more damage than I have.
Please stay close. Time is short.
That was a large number of them blasted away. Gotta love rocket launchers, at least when I can actually hit my target with them. Ow! Here we go. Another elevator. I think this level might be almost done. Fourth floor, tools, guns, and keys to super weapons. Love the title of the missions in these, or the checkpoints rather. Let's go down through here. Oh God! I didn't mean to stick that thing. I was not prepared to stick one of the spores and have it in my face like that. That was a little too close for comfort on more than one level. Whoa! So was that. Apparently, explosions are my down point in this mission. Either I'm trying to blow myself up with plasma grenades, or I'm running head first into those, the explosion egg sack ones. Oh, health pack? I didn't realize there was a health pack there. Would be nice if Guilty Spark would open the door already. Seriously, what is he doing? There we go. Being shot at, but I'm going to just ignore that as much as I can. Try to make it through the rest of this level
already hard at work preparing.
Oh god, my health is so low right now. Using frags. Less likely that I'm going to end up with a grenade back in my own face. Come on, shield. Recharge! How did that not hit you at all? Shotguns are not the weapon to tackle those little guys with. Rip! And here I was talking about the flood doing that. You know I can see what you're doing back there. Ow! That was the side of the headshot. I guess this wasn't as long as I thought it was. I guess back in the day, the only reason it was as long as it was for me is because I wasn't as decent as I am now. I won't really call myself good, but is this just never ending until I grab that thing? Or can I actually put down the last? I think I can actually put down the last of the flood. I think the only reason it was so long back in the day, like I said, is just because I wasn't quite as good at the game as I am now.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will
So I died a lot.
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
But it's fine if it falls into the hands of the flood after they activate the halo. Just, you know, they won't be able to activate it again if it's necessary in the future, if that happens, but
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
I guess that's the mission.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh!
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the Index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out.
2 betrayals. With that being said, this is where we're going to actually end this mission, or this episode rather. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay notified to future uploads. And yeah, that's about it. SWD Blue Reddits, signing out.